Hi, doctor. I have been having some really bad stomach pain for the past few days.
I am sorry to hear that. Can you describe the pain for me? Is it a sharp pain, a dull ache, or cramping?
It's more like a sharp pain that comes and goes, and it gets really intense sometimes, especially after I eat.
Where exactly is the pain located?
It's mainly around the upper part of my stomach, right under my ribs.
Have you noticed anything that makes it better or worse, like types of food or activities?
Yeah, eating fatty food seems to make it worse. And lying down right after a meal also does not help.
Have you experienced any other symptoms? Nausea, vomiting, fever, changes in bowel movements?
I have felt nauseous a few times, and my appetite is not great, but no vomiting or fever.
Based on what you have described, it could be related to your gallbladder, like gallstones, or it might be gastritis or an ulcer. We should do some tests to confirm what's going on. I would recommend an ultrasound of your abdomen and some blood tests to start.
Is it something serious, doctor?
We need to do the tests to be sure, but it's good you came in early. Many conditions, like gallstones or ulcers, are quite treatable, especially when caught early. Let's get those tests scheduled, and we will take it from there.
Okay, thank you, doctor. How soon should we do these tests?
I would like to get them done this week if possible. I will have my assistant help you schedule them on your way out.
All right, I appreciate your help.
Of course, we will get to the bottom of this and help you feel better. We will review everything once the test results come back. If your pain becomes unbearable or you develop new symptoms like fever or vomiting, please go to the emergency room.
I will. Doctor, just a quick question before I go. Should I change my diet or take any medication in the meantime to help with the pain?
Yes, it would be wise to avoid foods that trigger more pain, especially fatty and spicy foods. Try to eat small, bland meals more frequently. As for medication, you can take an over-the-counter antacid to help relieve the pain when it occurs, and I would also recommend an over-the-counter proton pump inhibitor to reduce stomach acid and help with healing.
Are there any specific brands or types of antacids or inhibitors you recommend?
You can use medications like omeprazole or esomeprazole for the proton pump inhibitor, and for antacids, products containing aluminum hydroxide or magnesium hydroxide should help. Just follow the instructions on the package, and make sure you don't exceed the recommended dose.
Got it. Should I be doing anything else, like resting more?
Rest is always good when your body is under stress, but you don't need to stay in bed unless the pain is severe. Just avoid heavy lifting and strenuous activity until we figure out exactly what's wrong. Keeping a diary of your symptoms and what you eat can also help us pinpoint the cause more effectively when we meet again.
That sounds manageable. I will start that diary today.
Excellent, that could be very helpful. We will see you back here once we have the test results, and call me if you have any questions or if your symptoms change before then.
Will do. Thanks for your help and for explaining everything so clearly. I feel a bit more at ease knowing what the next steps are.
You are welcome. I'm glad I could help. Before you go, do you have any other questions or concerns you would like to address?
Actually, yes. How soon after starting the diet changes and taking the medications should I expect to see some improvement?
It can vary from person to person, but generally, you might start to feel better within a few days of making the dietary changes and taking the medication. However, if you don't notice any improvement within a week, or if your symptoms worsen, please contact my office immediately.
Okay, that gives me a timeline to work with. And just to confirm, I will avoid taking any pain relievers like ibuprofen, right?
Yes, that's a good point. Avoid ibuprofen and other NSAIDs as they can further irritate the stomach. If you need something for pain, acetaminophen is a safer choice in terms of not aggravating your stomach pain. But again, use it as directed on the package.
Understood. I will stick with acetaminophen if needed and keep everything else in check.
Perfect. Sounds like you have got a solid plan going forward. We will be in touch as soon as we get your test results back. My team will call you to set up a follow-up appointment.
Thanks for everything today, Doctor. I'm hoping for some good news with those results.
You are welcome. We are hoping for the best, too. Don't hesitate to call if you need anything before our next appointment. Take care.
I will. Thanks again. Bye for now.
Goodbye, and take care. Hello, good to see you back. How have you been feeling since our last visit?
Hi, Doctor. I have been following the diet and taking the medication, as you suggested. The pain has decreased somewhat, but it's still there, especially after I eat. No new symptoms, really. I have been keeping that diary you suggested, and it seems like the pain is not as sharp as before, but it's definitely still uncomfortable. No new symptoms, really. I have been keeping that diary you suggested, and it seems like the pain is not as sharp as before, but it's definitely still uncomfortable.
That's very helpful information. Thank you for keeping the diary. It can help us better understand the patterns related to your pain. Have the test results come in?
Yes, I was told my ultrasound showed some gallstones, and my blood tests were a bit off on the liver enzymes.
That aligns with the symptoms you are experiencing. The presence of gallstones can definitely cause the type of pain you are describing, and it can affect your liver enzymes as well. Based on these findings, I recommend we consider a treatment plan to address the gallstones. There are non-surgical and surgical options, depending on the severity and your personal preference.
What would you recommend? I really just want to feel better.
Given the persistence of your symptoms and the presence of gallstones, surgery to remove your gallbladder might be the best course of action. This procedure is quite common and is very effective at resolving the symptoms you are experiencing. However, if you prefer to explore non-surgical options first, we can discuss medications that may help dissolve smaller stones or manage symptoms.
I think I would prefer to just get rid of the problem once and for all. How quickly can we arrange the surgery?
We can schedule you with a surgeon to discuss the procedure in detail and arrange for a date. It's typically a laparoscopic surgery, which is minimally invasive and involves a shorter recovery time.
That sounds good. How long is the recovery usually?
Most people are able to go home the same day or the next day after the surgery, and recovery typically takes about a week, though some people may need a bit longer to get back to their normal activities.
Okay, that does not sound too bad. Let's go ahead and set that up.
Great! I will make a referral to a surgeon right away. They will contact you to schedule a consultation and give you all the details about the procedure.
Thank you, doctor. I appreciate you helping me through this.
You are welcome. I'm here to help, and we will make sure you get the care you need. If you have any questions after speaking with the surgeon or at any point before the surgery, don't hesitate to contact us.
I will. Thanks again. Bye for now.
Yes, we will plan a follow-up to see how you are doing post-surgery. Take care until then.